So you wake and you find yourself, it's into the evening time now. The tavern downstairs is you can hear it's fairly busy and bustling. What would you like to do?
We're going to find Jason.
That's probably a good shout. More price matters.
He's gonna make your way downstairs?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Normally we just meet up there.
No, you're upstairs in your rooms. So you make your way downstairs. It doesn't take you long to spot Jason. Because as you can see, like people kind of like stumbling from table to table, talking to everyone. You can see a shadowy cloaked figure sitting in the darkest corner of the tavern, drinking his ale. And knowing what to look for, you can see the red of his skin on his hands as he grabs his tankard.
Now, before we head over, what is the plan?
I think we should say that we got her mixed up with a tiefling, and that our parents have literally just they found her and they've taken her away.
Up 6 and left.
Yeah.
It's
not a bad shout.
Yep.
Just say we've spoke to someone we bumped into in the town centre. They told us because we were asking or I don't know how you want to do it, but that's how I feel that we should do it.
Thigh brush, do you want to do talking or?
Aye, because I've got high persuasion if I need to.
Yeah.
Persuade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's
how
we should
those
the
poison bolts?
What was his
have you
name?
got?
Jason.
Hold on a second, I'm going to turn my light on because it's a bit dark in my room.
Liz, what's your deception like?
My deception's high.
Cool.
Yeah, how many of those poison
Four.
bolts?
Yeah.
Deception's +4, persuasion +6, and I've got inspiration.
Yeah, your best to go.
How many poison bolts has one of you got?
I've got 2.
Firebrush. Mine. Give me one, and if things go south, we can poison him. I can slip it into his drink.
How'd you slip a poison bolt into his drink?
I've done this before. Don't worry.
Just stick the arrow in the side of the drink. That's a straw. That's a straw.
What the fuck?
Oh, obviously crack the vial, the poison's in, and pour it into the drink. I'm pretty
Right.
God they don't notice it.
We're doing this.
Yep.
I
Well,
don't
I can
really.
poison if you want.
I
can
don't
bring
want
the
to
ales over.
poison him. I really don't want to poison him. I want to try trick him first. And if it
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
wrong,
Poison's a last resort. Okay.
So
Hold on,
as you walk across and you're still having your small conversation with whether or not you should poison him, you see him, he lifts his head and he goes, just the people I was waiting on.
Jason, we've been looking for you.
no,
Oh, but early for it.
I was just hoping, I mean, demons tend to be most active at night, so I thought, just now, is that the best time
Oh.
to...
It turns out we've made a bit of an error.
We have egg in our faces, you say. Like,
Oh no.
Couple of boobs.
An error?
Yeah.
What,
We have confused your demon with someone else, another tiefling. It's the horns, you see. And the family has already kind of come and taken away from the cave. So last night, now you might have heard that we were talking to blacksmiths, but that's a lie. We were at the cave last night.
Sorry,
Check
can I just... Sorry. Are you telling
Don't
me...
apologise. It's
that-
okay. Is it your hair you're apologising for?
No, I'm apologising for the interruption.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So, you're telling me that in a town that you yourselves said that I should cover up in, because I'm not used to tieflings.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to
You-
stop you there. I can see where you're going. So, the reason she was in the cave is because obviously how people reacted to her. That's why we told you to cover up.
Because of the rampant racism.
And
Yeah.
how did people react to her family coming in? And...
Not good.
They weren't
Right,
in.
enough.
No, the family weren't in the town. The family went to the cave. You interrupted me as I was telling you we went to the cave. We found a note pinned to a wall that said, "Dear adventurers." Now, I've had to get my friend Squawkins here to read and translate because I'm not great with all languages. especially not infernal.
I don't like the fact that every time you mention Squawkins, I just imagine in game you're just ripping them off your shoulder and just going, this is Squawkins.
This guy, what's happening?
I'm imagining just like keeps him in like his coat jacket, saying that's fine, and puts it back in.
Like Charlie and the dead pigeon in that episode of It's Always Sunny. Just,
So yeah, I mean, we had a quick look. I mean, you're more than welcome to go up and look yourself.
can I see the
You know,
note?
just kept me going. Sorry,
Can I see the note?
fucking note passed off, didn't it? Big one-armed Willie over here fucking had it. He thought it had it in his right hand, and a wind's taking it away. That's why I'm saying, by all means, go up and have a look yourself.
Just, I find it too convenient that
Oh, you have no idea. It's convenient.
whenever,
It was
That's
quite,
when we were alerted,
it saved you as well, wasn't it?
He brought you to the town to help
Quite convenient.
because she kept telling us she wanted to get home. We didn't realise that our home
Yeah, we
was
brought you here.
Yeah, quite
Yeah.
convenient.
but is it not a little bit strange that a town that rarely sees tieflings all of a sudden has a family of tieflings
Did we
not
say
coming
that-
into it, going to the cave, I understand, as we're alerted to the infernal plane has been no, but there's been an opening to the infernal plane in this
You're right.
area. Do you not think that's
A mighty big, that's a big coincidence. You're right. Personally,
can I get a deception check, Thybrush?
Can we give her advantage?
Yeah, you can have advantage. This guy's just laid down some premium logic.
advantage.
Well, the same with this.
Oh!
Oh, mother.
What do you get?
Oh, fuck!
What do you get?
He rolled a 7, then he rolled a nat 20.
Spicy.
I
But
just
of
like
course,
to-
Jason, that's none of my business.
yeah, we turn the logic back on him. Like, there's been an opening, and now you, the tiefling, are in the area.
How do we know you're not some mad tiefling hunter?
I'll show you my opening.
Look, guys. On
I mean, you were in
Oh,
the
yeah.
back of a wagon in a cage. You could have been a prisoner for all we know. We let you out.
I owe you my life, and I trust every word you're saying. But can you take me to the cave? Just
Absolutely.
We could do you one better, actually. We could take you to the wizard. The one you're actually looking for.
really?
Yeah.
He's a badass, though. He's
Yeah.
a bad egg.
Can I?
Like,
Okay.
he's always like, one of these demons too. Thing. We could take you to him. Like, you'll need to give it to morning though. Like, we've got some errands to run before we leave town. But yeah.
Would it not make more sense as well for you, Jason, the tiefling bounty hunter, to
I'm not a bounty hunter.
at the okay, big man.
I'm
Okay.
a displaced demon
At the very least,
Good.
hunter.
you want to close any further openings to the infernal plane. Am I right? So
Sorry, your question, your small friend was interrupting. What did you ask?
you're looking at some point for the opening to the infernal plane. So the wizard might help. You might be able to
Well, I
banish
mean,
some openings.
it's not often we find the opener of the portals to the infernal plane, but
That surely must get you some brownie points.
You get a promotion in your future, I can see.
oh my god.
Maybe even employee of the month.
Employee of the month.
I don't think I can be promoted any further.
That's the name of this episode.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. There's only so far up in a company you can go, and I think I'm.
Oh,
Well,
so
That attitude.
you're one of the 3Ds. You're a named partner in the company.
I guess you could say that. Like, ironic that I'm
could-
one of the 3Ds and I've got demon blood running through me, but
I wouldn't say that in this time.
yeah, like, you know, keep it in a bit.
Keep it down a bit. Come on, don't be so. As one of the 3Ds, you're not very smart.
Can
are
you take me to the?
I just told you we'll take you in the morning.
Jesus
Like-
Christ.
We'll get errands to run. Like,
Oh, I thought you were taking me to the wizard in the morning.
Yes.
yeah. We'll swing by the cave if we've got time tomorrow, but fuck's sake. And by cave, it's actually like it's an underground ruin. Like
Where?
out in the forest.
Tomorrow.
Listen, go get yourself an ale. Get to your bed and we'll take you in the morning.
Aye, look.
What the hell?
I don't understand why he's annoyed at me.
Because you've come in here, we saved your life, you're sitting accusing us of this and that. We're just trying
I've not accused you of anything.
Jason,
Oh,
Jason,
I
my friend
feel
here
like
is tired. He's tired. We've had a battle with a necromancer as well before we met you. We have got some other errands to run. So obviously, us taking you to this cave and to this wizard is putting us out slightly, with no recompense at all at the moment, which we're not asking for. However, I must ask you to understand that we are at our wit's end. We're trying to find Wave Echo Cave. We're trying to fight the bad bastards at Cragmaw Castle. We have got our paths are split from yours.
I understand that. I appreciate everything you've done. So tomorrow morning, I'll meet you. I need to collect some provisions, and you had mentioned a store.
Yep, line shield.
And stuff. However, the outside is requiring some maintenance. If you could maybe get maybe a list to me, I can nip in, grab it. We can't have you in for
Oh no,
health
no,
and safety.
you've done enough. I can go in.
No, it's fine. Don't you worry. We'll
Well,
go in.
actually, if we're doing more errands, we could actually, like, Barthon's, like I say, we own the store. We could get Barthon to bring stuff to the tavern. He'll probably come in here for dinner anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are we not leaving in the morning?
No, but
Yeah.
you'll get your stuff tonight.
Like, we'll try to make things easier for you. Why are you being so difficult?
Oh, honest, every single time we try to help, you just keep on
But
finding
no,
ways.
no.
They're being very difficult.
Guys, friends. Can I call you friends? Is that
No.
Acquaintances.
acquaintances?
That one.
Hawkins, calm down,
So-
Hawkins. We know.
First thing in the morning,
The eye of the beast.
at this point he's trying to talk through Squawkins to you, and Squawkins just keeps moving in his vision, and he's just like, now, can you get this bird to fuck off?
Oh,
Excuse me, Squawkins is a fellow member of this party.
I'm sorry.
Dave.
I'm sorry.
Would you tell the wolf to fuck off?
The wolf?
Would you tell our resurrected dead goblin friend to fuck off?
Is he with us?
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's been following you the entire time, just kind of toddling along. He didn't get on the cart. He's went away from the cart, and he just kind of. It's taken him this long to eventually get to the tavern, and you look and you see this mangled corpse of this. I mean, it's a struggle to make out it's a goblin standing at the door. Arno happened to notice it because it was very high passive perception, and he's pointing over.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say, do you want a drink?
Drag.
Right, no, but we'll get a wee drink for him. I'm gonna whisper to Thybrush. I don't think he's got much time left. I think you should
Distract
do
him.
do what's on the mug.
Jason, would I be able to ask you a favour, Jason?
Favor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't even know. I'll.
are you fucking
Yes.
serious, now, Jason?
Yes.
If the other people were paying you,
Hey, Jason!
like, honestly,
What?
Fine.
What I'm actually hoping for is Jason gets so fucking annoyed by the incessant pish that he just, you know what, I'm away, right?
Jason,
also
we
out of
saved
game.
your life.
It's getting to the point where the DM's gonna walk away.
We're forever in your favour for the fact that you fucking saved our life, but you're saying
No.
I don't even know.
Aye, but don't ask me for favours.
Oh, exactly.
No, I'll do the favor.
We should have left
What's
you
the
there.
favor? What's
Promise?
Honestly.
Yeah, I promise.
I need you to kill that zombie goblin outside for me, please.
That's.
Wait, that was your favour?
I don't have
I was
a,
trying to argue.
I don't have any weapons.
Do you know
With
how?
your bare hands.
Yeah.
I need you to choke it to death.
He looks over at this mangled mess and he goes, "It doesn't have a neck."
Just rip its head off.
And he
It
needs to
doesn't have a
walk
head.
into-
Where's the head? Where's the start of the head? Where does it start and where does it finish? I don't
Fucking-
understand.
Honestly, Jason,
Just-
I'm honest with you. It
Oh,
feels
you know
like all
what?
I'm
Fuck
doing is
this.
telling-
And he stands up and he pushes back and he just grabs a chair from the ground and just smashes what was once Drip over the head with the chair. Smashing the chair to bits. Everyone in the tavern stops. The music stops playing. It goes
Whoa!
it goes deathly silent.
Whoa!
Can I ask,
Jason,
see at any
what
point
the
where this
Jason?
has changed?
I'm
This
not
is-
kidding, Jason.
No, his hood's he's kind of got it like attached to his horns at the front, so it doesn't come off. His hood's not come off, and he smashes it down, and he
Tell
realizes
Scotty
that all the music in the tavern stopped, all the talking in the tavern stopped. He turns and he looks and he sees everyone looking at him, and he looks down and he notices his hands are exposed, and he stepped into the light. The light of the fire's catching his eyes, and his eyes are all yellow, and he sees the look of fear come across
Wait,
the tavern
Can I just
patron's
wait,
eyes.
wait 1 second, right? I just need to double check that this is the game that I've got this in.
Are you looking for thaumaturgy?
No, I'm looking for actor.
Yeah, you've got it in this one.
You've got it, this one, yeah. Mhm.
I would like, because we've spoken to the barkeep for quite a while, I know exactly what he sounds like, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to mimic the speech of the barkeep and say, "Oh my god, that's a tiefling! You're kind of not welcome here."
Well, that was rude. As he replied, because he smashed the table. I counted, sorry.
Get out of here, beast, and get out of the town!
Call the
Look.
gods.
Arno, you notice Barthon standing at the back of this room, looking painfully confused, and you watch as a few of the townspeople just start to walk towards this tiefling in the middle of this room, grabbing anything they can as a weapon.
I'd stand in front of him and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Right, he's leaving. Jason, you're leaving, aren't you?
Yes, I'm leaving.
I
And
think
like,
you
I'll
should go
walk,
back.
I'll walk him out.
Jason, you should go back to Neverwinter. You never came here.
Jason, if you still need provisions, I can give you a direction to the cave now. You can go, I can try and stock you up on provisions, but I think you better get out of here sharpish.
No, I don't want anything from you people.
Okay, well, fuck off out the town then.
Try to help him once again.
You know, it's
And,
all right. We tried to help you, Jason, but
Jason,
Just-
I'm sorry, but sometimes I wish that I hadn't tried to save your life from those hobgoblins and goblins from that cage. But try the cave. I'll
Here
tell
we
you
are.
where it is.
I feel like to Hilly and say, you know, he is wearing a really nice jacket.
aye. Do you know what? Actually, wait a minute, Jason. See, before you leave, can you take off that jacket?
He just turns and runs.
Well, I sent Fenrir straight for him.
Jason, run! Jason, get out! Quick!
They'll set the dogs after you.
Roll-
Tavern brawl happening right
No,
now.
he's outside by this point. You,
No,
like,
he's not.
Arno guided
he's
him
not.
outside. He was saying this stuff as he was walking outside, and then as soon as you said that, he's just taken
on.
off and started
Come on.
running. Give me an attack for Fenrir.
Okay, hold on.
Can I get a ranged attack for Squawkins to shit on him as he's going out?
Yeah. Just give me a
How
dexterity
much
check
Barry?
for Squawkins. You throwing Barry.
14,
I don't know where Barry is.
14 to hit.
14 misses
Right.
as Fenrir gets close to him. He lunges, and hearing the grunt of the lunge, you watch as Jason turns and kind of pushes Fenrir out of the way as Fenrir collapses into the ground. He keeps on running, and then just in front of him, he sees this globule of bird shit just smash into the ground in front of him, and you see him as he's running. He kind of stumbles, and he looks up and he sees Squawkins, and you hear him say, "I fucking hate this bird," and he keeps running. Arno, give me a dexterity check for Barry.
Oh, yeah, I didn't actually throw him because we don't
Oh,
have
you don't
Barry.
have Barry?
Okay.
Okay.
It's with Barton, the Barthons.
Yeah.
We've attached these legs.
Barthon throws Barry. Get a dexterity check for Barthon.
Barthen's
Come on.
Barthen's not here.
You
He's
just said it was
Barton
here.
was there. You said he was at the back of the tavern.
Oh no, sorry. That was
very confused.
Toblin.
Toblin.
That was Toblin.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
I was thinking, I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, is Kelsey Shit.
That was Toblin.
That's why I did the full getting the fuck out before Barthon
Yeah.
said anything.
Yeah.
We all
Um,
panicked.
I apologise. Sorry for that. Toblin, Barthon, basically the same name.
Really?
They're both small town business owners.
Well, one was
those
a
are
small
not-
town business owner.
So yeah, Toblin is running out of the.
Barry.
Sorry, not Toblin. Jason
Jason.
is running out of this town and eventually disappears into the night.
I'm going to turn around and say I think we avoided that one.
I'm going to turn it to Toplin. Have you ever considered hiring some private security?
Well, I've never needed it.
You just needed it there.
And you see, as the dwarf that you had spoken to, smacks Toblin in the back and he said, "You don't need security. You've got us."
What the fuck did you do there?
They were going to kick the fuck out of him.
They were. They were 100% game for kicking fuck out of a tiefling in the middle of a bar.
I wanted a bar brawl. Never went down very well.
I know things a lot less of these people. The fact that it was, it seemed to be he was a tiefling that they were upset about, not that he just killed a person in the tavern.
Oh, did Drip even die? No.
No, Droop, they didn't have a chance to kill Droop. He just mashed him into the ground. Luckily, Droop's head isn't on the top of his body; it's kind of at the side of his body. So he's just hit what you can work out is maybe his back.
Oh, I thought he was like dead because did he not get hit by my spell? Yeah, like the last session as well.
No, he cowered behind the necromancer. He didn't get the full
Oh, that's-
impact of it. And you don't know how indestructible Droop is at this point. Like,
That's
It
true.
could be a
That was a
reverse it just now.
Mordor.
He's a tank.
he's kind of shaped like a bowling ball. Like he's a ball of things with
I'm
bits
gonna
sticking
go up
out.
to Drip and slap him in the back and be like, "You alright, son?"
And he kind of does. You see like his hands twitching, and you recognise those motions as when you had him dancing in that room. Like, but it's really twitchy, and he doesn't quite remember how to do it.
Oh no! I feel awful. Brought him back to life, and he's just no right. He's just no right. I don't know whether we
We
just
done
kill
a
him.
pet cemetery.
I don't know if we just kill him or do we just leave him because he seems quite happy. I'm gonna ask him, Droop, are you happy?
You kind of see like what you think is a chin, kind of dip downwards as if he's nodding, but it's hard to tell. He just goes, "Ha."
You want a hat?
Ha.
Unhappy, is that what you're saying?
Unhappy or happy? You might be saying happy. You mean happy? Say ha again for happy.
Ha.
Don't say anything for unhappy.
I just thought about it. I'm just
Make a
gonna go.
noise if you want to live.
I'm just gonna collect all the gold and stuff and
Ah.
meet you back here.
He made a noise. Do it again if you want to live.
Ha.
Okay.
Happy.
Oh, he said happy. Well done. Right, Drip, Drip, go to your bed.
Just
And
like
he just cuddles up under the bar table next to the broken chair. That's some of the splinters are still in his back. Like, and it's not blood that's pouring out, it's just yellow pus pouring out from the wounds.
lovely.
And the smell coming out of this yellow pus is the smell of what you can imagine if you took 2 weeks worth of piss and shit, blended it together, and then let it stagnate for another 2 weeks.
Right, Drip, we sit outside. Drip, get up. Gab, I'm gonna just shove him up a wee bit and
You get a wee bit of that pus in your finger, and you're like, and you turn to Arnold. You use that spell that cleans things.
no, I'm actually not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe it the side of Nick's face.
Oh, Nicky, give me a constitution check. A constitution saving throw, Nicky.
I'm heading outside to get air.
Oh, well, he's out there and he stinks. I would stay inside.
That's a 6 the ring.
Yeah, that's just the smell of this just overcomes you, and you can't help it. You can feel the vomit coming.
I vomit all over Helene.
I dodge. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know what's coming. I dodge.
Well, I'd assume that Helene, after wiping this pus on your cheek, would have like immediately ran away like a giddy schoolboy.
No.
If
fucking
Nicky-
roll his shit as well.
If Nicky couldn't dodge the finger, then
Yeah, he needs to fucking roll his con shit.
I'll use my. Yeah, I know.
Give me
I'm saying
a-
that.
give me a
What's
dex-
it?
Dex save.
Give me a
Dex
dex save.
Easy.
I mean,
Easy.
the dice don't lie. Nicky,
Rolling at disadvantage though,
why?
Well, there's no disadvantage.
because Arno has tripped him up and put a finger in his rectum.
No, it hasn't.
Nicky, as you feel the spew coming, and you immediately turn around and you're hunting for Hylian, and you're holding it in your mouth, and you just can't quite, and you just let it go, and it just a wee globule just gets on Hylian's shoes.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What's going on here?
At this point, the entire tavern is still eyes locked on all of you, watching you just shove this mangled body of a, you can't quite tell, out of the tavern, and watching like the childish antics of wiping something in someone else's face and him trying to spew on you, and you hear
Everyone's going to be like,
You hear,
that's
um,
monkey.
you hear one of the townsfolk nudging his pal and saying, "This would make an alright play." You know, I think just people
I'll
doing
copyright that shit.
stupid stuff on stage and
It's
people
like,
watching.
Whoa, hey, don't you be writing down what's happening here?
Sorry.
Coming to a stage soon.
What's it
Jackass.
called?
The Four Stooges.
The Four Stooges. It'd be better if it was 3.
I'm going to ask: is there a
Well,
bath?
3.5
Yeah.
Stooges.
3.5.
Is there a bathhouse around here?
At this point, Toblin comes in and goes, I can, like, we've got the room that we do all the cleaning and stuff. We've got big tubs. We can maybe make you a makeshift bath. Does your pet want maybe a bath? Because the smell, I mean, I know you sent him outside, but the smell's still wafting in.
No, Nick, it's fine. Don't worry about him.
Aye.
I want
As Arnold says, I pick
want
up a handful of the vote and throw it at Arnold.
Oh,
I want a
Right,
makeshift
guys.
bath.
I'm going to say that's enough of the fucking vomit chucking.
Aye.
We've got some shit to do. We need to
instantly
go to fucking
passed.
Cragmore Castle.
Yeah.
How are we going to get there? Stop fucking throwing vomit and putting fingers into rectums.
I'm going to throw
Never.
vomit.
I follow through with the vomit toss to
You
Arnold.
follow through. Ugh.
Oh, right. I cast that spell.
no, say
That's
it.
the digitation.
Yeah.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Say it.
Prestidigitation.
I don't think you should be able to cast it until you can say it.
Aye,
It's a
that means
cantrip.
you've not learned it.
Mm.
You
How do you learn a
cast
spell without being able to say it?
you cast Prestidigitation
Yep.
to clean up the
Yeah.
vomit and clean up everything.
But that's not really cleaning it up. It's just
It's
hiding
not,
it.
it's just giving the illusion that it's clean.
And
I've seen that
Yeah,
film
no, that's clean it.
with
that's-
Ryan Reynolds with the cat and the dog. What's that called?
Cats and dogs.
No.
the
When he's
voices.
fucking... Aye, the voices.
Right,
That's all prestidigitation is. It's just they fucking pills making them think everything's amazing.
That was such a weird reference that worked so well in my head.
Sorry, I'm very, very tired.
So,
Yeah, I'm
cast
really
that,
tired as
and
well.
then we leave. Or at least I'll leave.
You tidy it up and you leave and you see Droop just still sitting on the steps of the tavern, just curled up in a wee corner. You think he's sleeping. It's hard to tell. There's not much movement. There's not much movement. You can see one eye, it's half closed.
I kind of look down at him. I go, "You're right."
You see the eye kind of flicker open. And he goes, ah, P.
Okay, you can come. Let's go. Let's go on a wee adventure.
And he
He
gets,
is coming with us.
He is coming with us.
And he-
Yeah.
He's not coming with us to go and collect his gold. He is not coming with us.
Well, let's leave him there then. Listen, you stay here. We'll come back and get
Oh,
you.
not at the front door. But let's
No.
take him to the side.
No, I'll leave him there. You'll be fine there.
Toblin comes to the door and says, I've got a stable if he'd be would he be more comfortable round the back with the
That sounds great.
with the animals?
Yeah, I think he would be.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well we can do that. What is he?
Fucking
You
hell.
Very,
know-
very tired.
He was once a goblin.
It was once a goblin?
He died about a week ago.
So he's a zombie goblin?
A
Yeah,
zombie.
I think you should really get him out of the town. Is that not dangerous?
Has he attacked you?
Oh,
Did he do it? Has he done anything to anyone?
I mean,
Within you? Got hit by a chair.
And shrugged it like a trooper.
right. I mean, you're right, and I trust your judgment. But if you can just keep him out of the bar, is that okay?
Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And he kind of like kicks him with a foot to wake him up. He's like, what? Follow me?
Oh, I say to Thybrush and that, and it's like, should we get Drip follow Jason to make sure he doesn't come back to town?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a tale that I read a long time ago. I think the title of the tale was 300, and there's a bit in that tale where there's a weird looking kind of goblin thing that kind of follows and spies for things. So maybe we should take a leaf out of that today.
Yeah, I think we should do that, yeah.
Although I think that wee goblin guy could actually speak properly, unless we're going to need to maybe talk, maybe put that collar on him. Yeah, he does have magic now.
He's not got a neck, mate. He's not got a neck.
When he comes back,
His
Hawkins
around
can
his-
figure out what he said.
legs, you know.
Yeah. So we say to Drip's like, can you follow the bad man and tell us if he comes back?
Just remember, he's a fucking idiot when he was alive.
And he looks around. And he looks at it and he goes, P?
Excellent.
Good to know.
And then
Yeah.
he goes back to following Toblin.
No, that's
Squawkins,
the good man.
Squawkins, tell convey to Droop that he needs to go and follow the tiefling Jason that was just in here.
Well, that was 12 hours ago. We did go for a long sleep.
No, that was like 5 minutes ago.
I thought we'd been for
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, that was before.
I will say, this is like the dead of night. That was like 5 minutes ago. There is no sight of this, the bad man, as you put it.
Oh no, how bad it's going to be to send a fucking useless zombie goblin off into the woods on his own. Oh no. Droop, go.
Droop, terrified of
Okay,
Thybrush,
hands.
starts to run off down the street away from you.
Honey clap.
Listen,
Just falling every
listen,
now and then because his legs aren't quite lined up. One leg's a wee bit shorter than the other, and he just keeps falling, and he rolls, and then he gets himself back up to his feet, and he runs off. What would have taken like 10 seconds is you're just watching this happen, and you just can't help but feel sorry for him, other than Thybrush.
if he was meant, listen, if he's meant to
don't
be
really
part of the group, he'll come back. If he doesn't come
Yeah.
back, then
So-
Save to Firebrush and Thieves Can't. Still worth it.
Can we see for where we are to Townmaster's Hall's open?
I mean, you reckon with like looking around, you can see a few places still open, so you reckon you can probably catch the town master at home.
Do we want to split up? somebody hit the lucky shrine, somebody hit the townmaster's hall, and then we can meet back up, and then first
Aye,
thing
Nick and I can go Townmaster's Hall.
yeah,
Cool.
and Hill and I will go to the lucky shrine.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. We'll do Lucky Shrine first.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So you make your way through the town, you find yourself at the Lucky Shrine. You're greeted by the sister you'd spoken to before.
Sorry, I forgot your name.
Garel. I knew you were gonna do it. Like I knew the name and then I said, I'm gonna say the sister he spoke to before, because I know he's gonna be a dick and turn around and go, oh, I forgot your name. Because he thinks I've forgotten the name.
Yeah, because you did the last time.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a good DM, okay?
You're a
You're
great
Yes,
man.
Don't be like that. You're at absolute best, you're average, okay? That's good.
Just like, sorry, so we just got back to town.
Oh, yeah. That was quick. Did
That's
you?
quick, yeah.
What was it?
I mean,
It's been like 2 days.
I'll be honest. I didn't know how it was gonna go, so
So, to be fair, it was terrifying. I will say.
did she appear for you?
Yeah. Although in a way, I kind of wish you hadn't. Like, it just filled me with such dread and like I felt cold. Like, it was honestly.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Bless me, sorry.
Bless you.
That's still from the chills that he felt.
Yeah.
Chills.
Oh, you said chills. I just.
It's be terrible with it.
Did she?
She's also very racist.
What?
Extremely.
Yeah.
Against
Everyone.
It was mainly like halflings and kind of goblins and like there wasn't even a goblin there. But she like
Oh.
honestly like
I mean, she is thousands of years old, so
yeah, it was honestly it was frightened. I think we were all kind of frightened for our lives. We didn't know how it was going to go, but we did get the information you were looking for.
really?
Yep,
What?
I bring out my book.
Oh, I'll know an opportunity to bring out his book. I'm never a fucking stoner.
That seems rude.
The DM's hitting some dick moves.
Every time he brings out his book, I know fine well he's like, you see a wee smirk go across his face. He goes, "I bring out my book."
I know.
Bring the book to try and figure out what you've forgotten.
Yeah. So you asked about this spell book of
Bo Gentle, yeah. Bo Gentle, yeah.
So she did once possess the book, but she traded it to a necromancer by the name of Zernoff.
Zernoff.
Yeah, that was about 100 years ago.
I think I read about Zernoff. Was he from the city of?
Erebor.
That's it, yeah. Right. Well, I mean, it's not much help. Cause
So that was the last she'd ever seen of the book. It's all she could tell.
it's good to know it's not in the Sword Coast, or at least this area of the Sword Coast. So thank you for your help.
Yeah, of course.
Did we discuss an award?
Yeah, I believe it was. That's so far back.
I believe it was 150 gold.
Is that bullshit?
No?
Smells like drip.
It was 200 actually.
Was it 200?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you the gold. I do have a proposition for you, if you're interested. I'm a. Oh my god, where's my fucking?
Oh, that's bright.
Yeah. So the Banshee was back.
I'm a member of the Harpers. Would you be interested in joining?
What is it?
Oh, we're a group of people who we're looking for people who exemplify the virtues of our group, and the people who possess a desire to enact positive change through the building of information and possibly keeping certain information hidden, certain knowledge, certain practices. So that's why we were looking for this spell book, so we can get it away and that no one has to deal with the magic within. If you understand my meaning.
Yeah, keep bad magic out of the way. Huh?
That's it.
Pretty huh?
That's it exactly.
I will say is that I will accept, but I'll accept on behalf of Thybrush. He's actually away talking to someone else right now, but he was like, we wouldn't have got this information.
Was that the charismatic
The very charismatic,
the charming one?
the very charming one, yes. Like if it wasn't for, or I don't think if he hadn't spoke the way he spoke, I don't think we would be here today. Like I think he.
Well, I extend the offer to your entire party.
Oh.
Please consider it. But it is getting late, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna head off to my bed if that's okay. But
Yeah.
I thank you for the information.
No problem. And if you ever need any other help, you can always give us a shout. Five owns a store around the corner. If you say to them, they can always get information to us.
Oh, what? Oh, I think I've seen the sign getting put up. The
Yeah, it's like-
Barthons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be sure to drop by.
Yeah, like formerly, like it's now Thybrush's stuffing things.
Stuffing things. That's a inventive name.
Don't you?
Yeah, we sell stuff and we sell things.
Yep.
We now also sell weapons and armor. If you need anything, any kind of protection, like while you're on your journeys.
I'm not much of a fighter.
Neither am I, but sometimes you need like things on the road to keep you safe.
This is true, but that's where I would much rather employ people on the road to keep me safe than do the actual dirty work myself. But
Very, very smart.
thank you very much for the information, and I'll leave you to your night.
Thank you very much, and I'm sure we'll speak to you again at some
I
point.
hope so. I do hope so. Nickit and Thybrush, you approach the town master's hall.
See, before we go in here, sorry, just because I've not got Arnold to ask questions, what were we doing with this guy? Was this the clearing
The
out the
orcs.
The orcs.
Right, okay.
We're calling the orc encampment.
So
Okay,
just get your bullshit in order and
Well,
Who
if
should
we
go in?
the orcs from the cave, we certainly did that.
Yeah.
You didn't specify how.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
All you need to do is say you relocated them.
yeah, it didn't like we basically did an
Which is
episode
true.
about like relocation.
I'll be listening out for half truths.
Location.
Yeah,
So, you approach the town master's hall. You can still see a light on in what was his office that you remember. So when you
Just gonna walk straight in.
Yeah.
Fuck chap in
just
the
gonna
walk straight in.
walk straight in. As you walk in, you see Harbin sitting there, this fat wee man just sitting there, and as soon as that door swings open, you see him like hurriedly like knocking stuff off the desk and into a drawer, and he closes the door and he says,
See them.
"Hi, did we have a meeting?"
We
You
do now.
you sent us on a job of which my friend has lost his arm, and we've come to collect payment and find out what's going on.
Yes, the job. Was the job done?
While he's saying that, can I investigate what the fuck he was doing? Can I see anything that's left?
Give me a wee
We
perception
both see
check.
what was left.
Yeah,
Okay, so
like,
Can I do the same?
aye.
15.
So from the stuff he knocked off, you can see
I got 18.
the. Oh yeah, you can both see this. A couple of piles of gold sitting still on the table.
I just kind of like elbow firebrush and like gesture over to the gold.
Yeah, I see it. And thieves can't. Yep, I see it.
What's
So,
that?
Distraction.
What was that? Was that sorry, job. Yes. Payment for job was
Now, before you say anything, you and I both know what we agreed on. So I would say it's in your best interest not to fucking lowball us here.
just remind me, what did we agree
No,
on?
no. I'll tell you a story. Okay, would you like to hear one of Guybrush's tales?
I do.
Guybrush?
Nick it does. I'll tell.
These are fun stories.
So we went all the way up to the Orcs Trail, and we went to the cave, and we said, "Look, we're here, and we're going to try and reason with you. The town master of Phandalin desperately wants you gone. He sits up in that office all the time, and he sits and he worries about the orcs and the goblins coming to his town and taking his gold. And do you know what? We are here to stop that." And we battled, didn't we, Nickett? We battled constantly with these orcs, and one got away, and his last words were, "I'm going to go to the Phandalin Townmaster's Hall, into that office, and I'm going to cut his head off." And
string out
Nickett
by
and
his
I looked
guts.
at each other and we said, we better go and warn him. And wouldn't it be a
That's
shame
why we're here.
if we were to have walked in and unfortunately that goblin and orc band had already been in here to cut the Townmaster's head off? Would that not just be terrible, Townmaster?
Can I get a deception check, Guybrush? With advantage, because Nickett has been jumping in his story and agreeing with you.
So that's 19 for the start.
Oh,
And a natural 20. I'll take that one, thanks, boss.
Well, I mean, I've not been Town Master for very long, but I think I know a threat when I hear one. If you remind me how much I owe you, I'd be more than happy to pay.
I'm afraid it's everything you have.
Well, that would be 200 gold.
But that's a lie you've just told myself and Nickett here, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It's 200 gold of town money. I've got 50 gold of my own money I can put in.
I think you've lied to me again there, haven't you? So
I think he has Firebrush.
I think he has. What we'll do is we'll just put you in the loop here. You've lied twice, and that's one more than normal. We normally give. So I'm going to ask the question again, and we're going to hope that you're going to answer properly and then I'm going to do my acting voice here. From Gob. Is it Gob? Was he the big giant?
Gog was the ogre. Yeah.
Just going to say, we found man in building and took all shiny things.
I also tell him it's like Firebrush never gets to freeze, so it'd be interesting to see what happens if you're to lie for a time. Yeah, I'm quite interested personally.
Just consider it down payment for a new arm from a friend here who lost it in the service of your job.
I just kind of jest to what was left of my right arm.
So fuck's sake, man. He reluctantly opens up the drawer that he'd shoved all this gold into, and he looks in and he says, I can't give you everything. I'll be hung in the streets regardless if I give you everything. There'll be no
What I
town's
want-
money left.
I want to make sure that this town is sorted and safe and secure. And I've got a feeling you're not the man for the job.
No, I'm the man for the job.
I've got an alternative. You give us how much money's there?
Got 400 gold here.
Plus your 50.
Plus my 50.
So 450.
So I'll take 250 of that gold, making sure that 50 of it comes directly from your pocket.
And they look like very deep pockets.
And then, because like, without going too further into it, I believe that you've got more than 50 gold in your pocket. But we're not going to push that little thing just now.
I
So
don't. It's 50 gold.
what about your rings and your jewellery?
Well, I mean, they're not in my pocket.
Yeah.
But they're
So
on
that's why I'm saying I'm not going to push it just now. You give us 200 gold of the town's money, 50 gold of your own money, and we'll call it quits at that. And I'll come back and I'll check. And if there's ever any problems with the town,
Well, I mean,
if-
the only problem we had in the town was the orcs raiding
I
and
mean-
the red brands, and you've
I
dealt with
if there's
both.
if there's any problems with you not running the town properly, we'll come back and we'll have this conversation again. How does that sound?
Uh, yep. Okay. That's fine.
Nick it, have the money.
Can do.
He's,
And just like pull like a wee pouch to the bag, like, well, off you pop. Into the bag.
he goes into his pocket and he takes out another pouch, and you watch him, like, is it every coin that pulls out this pouch into the other pouch is like a little part of his what makes him being taken away, as he just pulls it in and he just sets the pouch on the ground and he goes, is that all?
Now,
Yes.
Fuck's sake, man.
I may have been wrong about you, but I don't feel that you're a very good person.
You don't
And
know
I would
me.
like that to change. You just feel a bit sleek to me, a wee bit sneaky. And that's just one man's opinion, one traveller's opinion, but I would like that to change. I would like us to get off on a better footing next time, but don't do this again.
I won't. I don't understand what I've done, but I won't do it again.
That's fine. Right. That'll be us off then.
Grab the coin purse and just like, thank you for your help.
Thank you again. I'm sorry about your arm.
Well,
Did they
if you
burn it
want a
off?
fancy one-
Did they burn it off?
Oh, they cut off and ate it in front of me.
Oh.
And then cauterize the wound.
Oh, okay. I just assumed for the scorch marks up your side and on the bits of sleeve that you've tied together that it was burned, but
Well, we caught her as
I'm
well.
starting to think that 250 was a little bit light.
no. I'm sorry for asking questions. I apologise. I'll see you out. I'll see you out.
We'll see ourselves out. You sit down, fatty.
And he sits down and you just see this sadness come over his face. And
Till
just
next time,
sits there.
the coin purse.
And he like looks into the empty coin purse that he's holding and just throws it on the ground next to his desk and just slumps his head in his hands.
Look at the gold, Nick. Look at the gold.
That's all I gold, boss.
You make your way back to the tavern, I'm assuming. But at this point, it's like probably like late evening.
Is everyone else in the tavern?
Did Guybrush? No, sorry. Did Arno and Hylian go back to the tavern?
I can't remember where we said we were going to find Silder.
He's at Town Master's Hall.
Yeah. So we'll probably head
So you'll
towards
probably
Master-
yous come out of the Town Masters Hall as Arno and Hylian approach, as you and Nick are like nudging each other going, look at the gold!
Guys, we got 250 gold, but I forgot all about Silder.
Oh shit.
Well, that's the thing. I couldn't remember where he was. I just remember if we seen him here last time. I'm assuming you didn't see him.
Nope.
Honestly, the fat town master was kind of shuffling gold into his drawer again, or shifty like, so I just basically took it off him. Forgot all about Silder. Should we go back in?
Aye.
Not a bad shout.
Aye, okay. I'll tell you what,
Turn.
Arno, I think you're going to have to do the talking for here on in. I don't think I'm going to be too welcome in there.
That makes two of us.
Okay. Is the door still open or?
So this building, as you go in and it opens to like a big open kind of lobby kind of
Is
area. Yeah, like so the door's kind of on its like closing. Like
Right. Okay. Yeah,
um,
I'll do the kind of polite like chap as I open it.
oh,
Cool.
so you do the polite chat, and as you open it, and you hear the mumbled voice of Harbin Wester as he's grumbling, going, I don't have anything else I can give them. What do they want? Why have they came back? As he's walking through the room towards his office door, which is just to the left, as you walk in. And you see him, he gets to the door and he looks out and he sees he's standing there and you kind of lock eyes.
Hi, sorry. Is Silder home?
So,
Is Silder coming out tonight?
yeah, he has an office upstairs.
Is he in?
Yeah, it's the first door on the right.
Okay. I head upstairs then. So thank you.
You're welcome. The Thybrus, did you go in? With Arno?
Yes.
He kind of locks eyes with Thybrush, and you see like just one bead of sweat just drops down his fat wee face, and he just hey, is that good night? And he slams the door shut, and you hear the lock
Yeah,
like
good night.
going on the door.
I'm still to say with the coin purse.
Okay,
Just not risk the coin purse.
he's head up. You chat.
That was weird, wasn't it?
No, it's all right.
You head upstairs, you chap on Sildar's door, and the door swings open, and you see the elderly knight standing there in his fine crimson tunic. Oh, hello. What
Hi,
about this late night visit?
Sorry, pretty much we just get back into town from the Tribor Trail. We had a quick rest and then we're just going to do some errands.
Uneventful? I hope the Tribor Trail was uneventful.
Just banshees, necromancers, zombies, orcs, ogres, and one of our party lost an arm. So a typical week, I suppose.
I know some of that must be made up for the story. And he points at your book.
No, unfortunately, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Although,
You survived. You survived.
Exactly. But we do come with good news.
Oh, okay.
Information about the Kagamo Castle that you were asking about.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we found the location and I bring out the map and I show them.
Oh. I knew about these castle ruins. I didn't think they'd be bold enough to overrun the castle, but
It's one of the ones hidden in plain sight.
that's true. I mean, it makes sense. I'm just trying to find out if Sagmore has a history.
We all have histories, boy.
Oh, by the way, just out of a sub note, I have a note on my desktop for gold and stuff that we picked out of that cave from the week before the week I missed. Did we add that?
I think he's dead. Like, we do not do that out of game.
I haven't added it to my gold. I don't think User did it either because it was
He added stuff last week.
it wasn't it was the week before the week I missed, so I don't think we did.
See, to be fair, I think you have got enough gold.
No, but I'm just saying because it was a
Can always do
peril.
with some more, see?
It was a peril, 2 gems, 5 gems, 180 silver, and 130 gold.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was from
We're not
the
getting
Red Band.
them in the miners exchange.
Band.
Yeah, I think you sold them in the Miners Exchange.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been adding my gold, but I'm not bothered at this point.
So, did you go to Cragmore Castle?
No, so basically, it was just as quick to come back here. Like obviously, we wanted to come back, kind of resupply. Obviously, after everything we'd been through,
Yeah.
and obviously you'd asked for any information about the location. So obviously, we wanted to kind of tie in with you before we did anything.
I mean, if you think you can.
We're planning going there tomorrow. To be fair,
Oh well, I mean, the location itself is great, but if you can handle taking care of the
Yeah,
Cragmore tribe.
Yeah.
I'm sure the townmaster Harbin would appreciate it, and me too,
Townmaster
of course.
Harbin's an arsehole, Silder.
Well, he's not the townmaster I would have chose, but
Answer me this, Silder. Is the townmaster chosen with a democratic voting process?
yeah, I'd like to think so.
Or is it whoever pays the most money?
I'm sure it's the democratic voting process, but I don't think they serve terms.
who would you have picked?
Me, I mean, I would have picked one of the local business owners,
Say
Toblin,
Barthon?
Barthon. Yep.
See, before we go, I would like to propose that Barthon take over as the townmaster.
Well, it did used to be that each townmaster they served a year's term, and then the town would elect someone new. But
How long's this fat bastard been in?
I couldn't say. I've been away from the town for so long, but from
Is he-
from all the correspondence with Yarno, I believe he's been in power for quite some time.
Over a year?
I could check back through my letters, but
Do you know
My
why
me-
it changed? Or when it changed?
I couldn't tell you.
Would
Guys,
you
I
find
think
out for us?
Sorry.
Obviously, can you find out for us of like why
Oh
it
yes,
changed?
yes.
Change it back.
I'm going to ask a favour, Silder. If it's something you think you can organise while we go and take care of the castle and the castle ruins and the clan,
Yeah.
I'd like you to draft up some flyers and alert the townspeople that there will be a democratic vote held when we come back.
Oh. Okay. I'll need to speak to Harbin.
Don't worry, I'll have a word on my way out.
Okay. That's fine. If I don't see why it shouldn't go back to the democratic process, so
Oh, definitely.
that's something I can get behind. But thank you again for the information, and I'm sure I'll see you when you return from Cragmore Castle.
Do you have any information or anything that can help us in this tomorrow? Obviously, all we knew was that you were looking for it.
I just know that it's where the Cragmore tribe have been looking for their hideout for quite a while, and we'd heard stories about a castle that they had.
Okay. And I'm assuming you won't be joining us tomorrow then in the fight.
Oh no, the old shoulder. I don't think would allow me.
No worries.
Aye.
That's fine. We won't want to put you in any danger.
I think my
Yeah, acting a bit like Catwoman. That's to be
I
said.
think my adventuring days are past. I'm afraid. This is more my work, and he points to like a desk just covered in paper.
What is it you're doing?
Oh, just my own investigations into the things happening around the town and things. But you've raised a point about the town master, so I'll certainly look into that. And I have been reading back through my correspondence with Yarno, and yes, and he gets a wee bit. There's a wave of sadness hits him at the mention of Yarno.
Yeah, it must be hard.
Yes, it's like losing a friend, but not losing a friend, you could say. I just hope someone can maybe reach out to him, and if there's a way of bringing him back.
As we promised you last time we were here, anything we can do to bring him back in unharmed, we will.
Odd.
Obviously, if he leaves us with no choice, then we'll have to do what we have to do.
These are honourable men, and I thank you for your help. But best of luck tomorrow. Strike true, and kill with honour.
Will do. I'm gonna have a quick word with Fatty downstairs, and then we'll be on our way.
And he kind of bows to you, and turns and heads back to his desk, closes the door, and he's walked back down the stairs. Guybrush, take the floor.
Who are you?
The door's still locked to this point.
I'm gonna chat the door, knock the door.
Yeah, yes.
How long have you been in charge of this town?
I'm not taking any questions right now. It's late.
Answer this question quickly then. How much is a new door?
About I'm not sure.
Well, I'm gonna boot it in and you'll find out, so answer my question.
No,
You can see that I'm not out with my hands, ready for the clap if I need it. But
Yeah, we've got Thunderclap here.
2.5 years.
Well, guess what? We're going to do a wee job, and I'm going to say for your sake, you hope we don't come back, because see, when we do, you're out.
What?
Democratic process reinstated
The town elected me,
for 1 year.
but they voted to overthrow that rule.
And guess what? We're about to have another vote.
and if they vote you back in, they vote you back in. But fair's fair. But
Did I not get? Is there no campaign? Can I not go and speak to
You
the
can do what you
townsfolk?
want, but the vote's happening soon, and we've been round. In fact,
Well, I need to know when is the vote happening? I'll be involved in the planning, surely.
well, that would be unfair.
Well, I'm the town.
that's a big advantage.
So,
We're an independent party. We can't affect this.
So who's-
you'll organise it.
you'll organise it.
I am impartial. We only want what's best for the town.
Well, and he kind of looks at Thybrush and starts to point at him, and he catches himself before he says what he was going to say and says, "Well, not everyone's impartial."
Did I mention anyone else, or did I say I was impartial?
Good point, well made.
That's right. Stop being a grassing wee bastard. Arno's got you.
If you were to organise it, you would do it in your favour. If Thybrush were to do it, he would do it in his favour. Anyone who would organise it who's currently running would do it in their
So
favour. Even someone impartial.
Who's running?
Well, you'll find that out on the day of the vote, won't you?
Exactly.
Oh, well, that's
So you don't have a chance to start whispering in the ears your lies and deceptions.
As he came to the door, are we talking through a closed
No,
door?
he unlocked the door at the threat of it being kicked in. He unlocked it. He's got to open a crack, and he's kind of speaking through like the crack.
So I just
You can just see his wee fat
face.
face pressed up against.
I just got up to the door and say, like, and if when we come back from our current quest, if I find out you've done anything to sway these people by threat, by money, by anything,
There will be a posthumous loss in your.
And No. But campaign is a thing. I can go door to door, shake hands, kiss babies. You know the.
You're into weirdo.
No.
Pedo.
Cool, man.
Pedo. And then I'm gonna do my actor voice and do his voice. I love kissing babies.
Don't do that. Don't. No, that's very well. I'm all for democracy, I guess. Is that all?
For now.
Can I close this? Is that? Oh, and he just starts slowly closing it.
It's like, good night. And then
As you say goodnight, no sound is made, and he slams the door for the last like couple of inches, and you hear the lock.
Right.
I
Chat
said,
it again, and we're all gonna run away.
say to Thybrush, it's like as when we're out of earshot from the door, it's like, if you can mock his voice, why don't you just walk around town late at night and wake people up by shouting things in his voice, saying like bad things?
Don't worry, I plan to.
You've got a late night walk back to the tavern. You make your way back to the tavern. It's probably like about midnight now.
I'm the town master, and I'm gonna steal all your money.
And you get back to the tavern. I'm assuming you're bedding down for the night. To
We
prepare
tell
for your
Bob
journey.
about the democratic vote.
Oh, a democratic vote. It's been a while since we've had one of them.
Yeah, I think it's about time that you have one. If you say to all the kind of business owners, obviously, in past, as far as we have been led to believe, it's been a business owner that's been town master.
Oh,
So
so-
make sure you say to them all.
Is your friend the one with the parrot? Is he running?
I won't be running. I'll be placing my my vote or no, my candidacy in the hands of Barthon.
Oh, Barthon. He's a
He's
He seems a well-respected man.
yep, absolutely. That's where we get a lot of our supplies from. So no, that is
make sure you tell everyone. Like, you don't want like the kind of the current town master to hold sway and just kind of like take
Bully
part
everyone
in
out.
telling everyone.
yes,
we want it to be
absolutely. Any way to get rid of that awful Harbin Wester. If you ask me, I think he's been stealing money from the town.
That's a definite. Yeah.
But thank you, you guys.
You're missing.
You're making a lot of changes for the positive. You're making a lot of positive changes in town. I can only thank you.
I just
Thank you.
read Victoria's message.
Yeah.
For
For
me.
Mayor. That's the favour makes its way back.
If you ever find them again.
Practically destructible now, so.
So he's bed down for the night.